Welcome to your Daily Revolution podcast. Today's topic, lessons from UFC. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My name is Setema, Gali, the founder and creator of the Prosperity Revolution, a global movement that helps you to get out of scarcity and into prosperity every single day. A movement where people have value, things do not, where money is a result of helping people, where you're rewarded for creating value for others, and where prosperity is not the result of luck, but a predictable steps and formulas, and where happiness is the ultimate goal.
Just got back into town. It was an incredible UFC last night. Man, it was incredible. Never been to a UFC fight before, like in person. We were close. We were getting autographs from the fighters, getting pictures with them. And we had some really good seats. And, I talk with my sons a lot. So I just dropped my sons off at their uncle's place. I'm headed to go teach a class for some youth in our church. And I wanted to shoot a podcast while it's fresh in my mind. So before I dropped my sons off, I said, all right, boys, pay attention. What are the biggest lessons you learned from UFC? In my home world, I was talking about lessons and gifts and opportunities, perspectives that can really help us to live amazing lives, make a difference in the world. And so we started with my 12-year-old. And he said his lesson was that one decision can make the biggest difference for your whole life. And I said, well, where did you get that? There was a commercial or an advertisement in UFC talking about one of the fighters and how this fighter was an alcoholic and was challenged by one of the mentors, and he had, this fighter had a decision to make. Either let alcohol kill you or go after your dreams and pay the price for your dreams. And of course, great UFC fighter overcame alcohol and now fighting, right? And winning in life. It's the first lesson. My 9-year-old, I said, all right, Judah, what you got? And Judah said that if you work hard, you can accomplish all of your dreams. And because in UFC, right, they're watching the advertisements in between fights on the big Jumbotron, and they're showing how people just work hard and grind hard and pay the price. So if you work hard, pay the price, you can accomplish all your dreams. And then my oldest son, a 15-year-old, Zion, what you learn from UFC? And he says that if you want to have an amazing life, you better learn how to provide. And why do I say this? Because when we travel somewhere, I'm not afraid to say, all right, boys, here's how much hotel costs. Here's how much gas for the car costs. Here's how much tickets cost. And here's what our food costs. That trip was X. And I'll tell you, right, this trip, it was a near $4,000 experience. Right? Tickets, food, hotels, gas for the car, about $4,000. And I know a lot of people said, oh, why do you throw numbers out there? Because it's real. Right, the less you talk about money and what things cost, then sometimes kids have a perception that, well, maybe we shouldn't talk about money. So my oldest has an idea like, wow, okay, that's a $4,000 weekend. Okay. And it was a blast. And we had a great time. Now, what do these lessons mean to you? Let's take the first lesson. That one decision can make a radical difference in your life. I want you to think about where you are physically. Are you making the decisions that move you towards what you really want? There's no such thing as standing still in life. Right? The last podcast I shot about 30, I was going to the gym on a Saturday morning. Right? That's a decision that I make to go after a physicality. Where in your physical world are you making decisions that lead to your destination? Spiritually, are you making the decisions from a spiritual place, a spiritual power, spiritual discernment, a connection to faith, a connection to God that's not grounded in materialism or the vain things of the world? Relationships. What's the one decision that you could make today to strengthen your marriage, to strengthen communication and connection with your children, to help you to be a greater friend or spouse, husband, wife, mother, father, and financially? What's the decisions you're making today that will lead you to the destiny you want financially? With investments, with income, with job, with savings, with financial wealth. What is it? And there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Let's talk about Judah's lesson here. If you work hard, like this one's simple. Work hard. Work smart. Let work and effort be a part of who you are. Let it be a way of being. I saw a post that said it takes 21 days to form a habit, and then it takes a month to do something else. Then it takes 6 months to kind of dial it in. Then it takes a year for you to really fall in love. And then it takes 2 years to like, this is just who I am. Let work be one of those characteristics and attributes of your life. You work at your marriage so that it's great. You work at your body so that it's strong. You work at school or work so that you can build your intelligence and your knowledge and your wisdom and your experience. And you work on your spirituality, right? Being able to hold space and be still. That's Judah's lesson. If you work hard, you can get all your dreams. And Zion's lesson, right? If you want significant life and lifestyle, you better learn how to make money. You better learn how to provide. Now, how does this apply to you? If you want more dollars in your bank account, learn how to create value, because every dollar of income that you receive comes from someone else's bank account. Therefore, if I want someone else to give me money, I've got to figure out a way to get them to want to give me money by creating something that they value more than the money that they have in their account. In order to create value and to be a distributor of value and a communicator of value, you've got to increase your mindsets and your skill sets. One of the things I learned long ago is that if you have skill sets that are unique and rare, well, you get paid for those things. So the example is you can flip burgers. There's nothing wrong with it. I like me some burger flippers. I love me burger flippers because provide fast food, whether it's In-N-Out, Five Guys, that's a skill set. It's not rare, so it doesn't make a ton of money, but it does make some. But a surgeon who can cut someone open, take their heart out, put it back in, and get that person to live, now that's a unique and rare skill set. Marketers, the ability to generate leads and target audiences inside of social media or across different channels. Those are some rare skill sets. A leader, an entrepreneur who can organize the unorganized, right? They take what's unorganized and they organize it. These are incredible skill sets. One of the fastest ways to experience value creation inside of a marketplace is through skills. So develop your mindsets, develop your skill sets, and stop putting a cap or a limit on your earning potential. Yeah, just know if you want something, and again, that was just a $4,000 weekend, but it was fun. It was great. And then I was talking to my sons, well, what about those seats down there? People pay $10,000 per ticket to sit ringside. Now, for some of you, that's a lot of money, and for some of you, it's not. The point is not whether it's a lot or it's not. The point is, do you have the ability and the capacity to create value on a large scale in the marketplace? So whether you are a college student, right, what's the value that you bring to an organization? Well, they hire you for $15 an hour and you exchange your time for their $15 and they value your time more than the $15, so you exchange it. As you get older, I'd really gut check your ambition. Gut check it by saying, hey, do I want a big enough lifestyle? And people hear the word lifestyle and they think, oh, you like sitting on a beach. No, I'm talking about experiencing life. The ability to travel, the ability to write checks, the ability and willingness to really help out. There's an auction that finishes up tonight, an online auction for one of my friends in Utah. And I'm like, okay, this thing ends in about 6 hours. So I will, after my class that I teach, I'll jump on. I'm going to bid on a couple things and I'll probably donate some money. Because one of the principles that I love is that living is giving and giving is living. And once you make these decisions, let's tie in all the lessons here. Once you make these decisions that lead you to your destiny and your destination, once you learn how to work hard, work smart, and really develop this way of being that's I can outwork people. And once you learn how to provide and create value in the marketplace and earn money and build wealth, then it's can you give back? Can you give? Teaching my boys, my boys go pay the bills with our card. They put the tip on there. We talk about that the money we tip the server is the money that they make. So they build a life off of what we give them and what they earn, and then they go spend their money, and money just circulates. So when I'm talking about lifestyle, I'm talking about experiencing life. your daily life experience, how happy you are. And for some people, they're just really content to be where they're at. That's great. I'm talking to people who want to have and create a lot of impact in the world. People who love to contribute. And it's very difficult to contribute if you don't have anything in your bank account to contribute. So take a look at yourself, gut check your ambitions, gut check your work ethic, gut check your vision and your dreams. Do you dream big enough? If no one's told you that you're not crazy, I don't think you're dreaming big enough. If people are not telling you that, dude, you need to calm down, you are dreaming way too big, I doubt if you're even dreaming at all. Because to the dreamers out there who become the doers, who become the developers and the producers of value in the marketplace, we are the ones who make the world go round. We are the ones who create real value and organize businesses and bring value and jobs to marketplaces. So those are my lessons that I got from my sons from UFC. It was an amazing time. Had a great time in Jacksonville, Florida. We are definitely going to do it again. And I got to say one lesson for me. Man, I just love the intensity. I love the focus. I love what I saw. We had so much fun. And I can't wait to shoot another podcast when we go again. So God bless you guys. If this has been useful, if this has been helpful, I invite you to join us inside of our tribes. We've got Circle of Champions. We've got the Huddle. We've got the League. We've got our Certified Master Coach. We've got our Speaker Boot Camp. A lot of opportunities to help you grow and build a life that you just truly love, that where you can make wealth, create an impact, and inspire other people to do the same. Reach out to us and send us an email if you have any questions. And until the next podcast, I'm about to step into the church to go teach these young kids how to be greater human beings and how to go share the gospel with other people. So God bless. Thanks for listening. And until next time, I'm out.
Let's go. This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity. We show you how to do it. There's no luck about it. We got the strategic blueprint. This is your daily revolution. You already know. And if you don't, then check my resume. Turning pressure into possibilities every day. Y'all can win and live our unique purpose. We change our mindsets and put the work in. This is your daily revolution. Your daily revolution. Revolution. Your daily revolution podcast.